Hello. This is Sarah with Life with Training Wheels, just coming to you for a quick overview of the October astrology energy that we are going to be heading into here starting today. So we are out of eclipse season. That a lot of that energy has passed. We are moving past it. The eclipse energy will be with us for the next 6 months or so, and then the fall equinox energy will be with us for the next 3 months. But we are continuing to move forward and being guided basically on how to work with that energy on a continual basis. But I wanted to go over the things that are going to be coming up in October for you to be aware of, and maybe take a peek at your own chart to see what areas of your life might be focal points for October for you. So first of all, the kite pattern that we had at the end of September there, with the mini Grand Trine being a big portion of it, focusing our energy on the Pisces and Saturn retrograde, Neptune retrograde area of your chart. That will be a big focal point all month. So we continue to focus on what we're letting go of in Pisces and what we are starting in Aries, and building that new dream world and dream life, how to turn it into reality, and how to get rid of all the delusions and illusions and everything that is being fed to us as well. So that is going to continue to be a focal point. The other thing is we do have a Grand Water Trine, so I think this perhaps maybe bringing on some more psychic abilities for us, and just really getting us to lean into, especially with the North Node and Pisces, lean into the trust and the going with the flow, and learning how to work with going with the flow and trusting the unknown, like learning how to free fall a little bit. I think that may be a big theme, not having all the answers and learning how to be okay with that. I think that's something that we might be dealing with the Grand Water Trine. We also are going to have a Grand Air Trine, so I feel this as, again, being able to tap more into our intuition and having sudden insights, sudden downloads, as well as having more truth uncovered, more secrets being revealed, more information becoming available, more clarity becoming available, more communication, better, hopefully, perhaps, better communication isn't just the way you speak, it's also the way you listen and are being heard. So more two-sided communication. We also will be having this ongoing square between Jupiter in Cancer and Chiron in Aries. So I think that is going to be an important piece of healing for us in October. The other things that are going to be happening is Pluto is going to be turning direct, which is big, and Neptune is going to be retrograding back into Pisces, along with Saturn. Saturn's already there, to finish some things up before it re-enters Aries next spring, where both Saturn and Pisces will remain for the remainder of their cycles in those signs. And then we also will be having a full moon in Aries and a new moon in Libra. So this will highlight, Aries is the I am energy. Libra is the relationship, the one-to-one energy. So we are going to be continuing that energy of what are my needs, wants, and desires versus what are the wants, needs, and desires of others, and how can we make room for both? How can I make sure that I'm not compromising myself for the sake of others, but not trampling on others at the same time? So more of this kind of, I'm feeling the energy is kind of like a golden rule type thing, but feel it however you want to feel it. Mercury is going to be having a lot of conversations this month as well. It's a big conversation month for Mercury, which hopefully means, again, that we are going to have a lot more information, truths coming out, a lot more clarity. So similar theme to the Grand Air Trine, but yeah, Mercury is just going to be making a lot of conversation this month. So our minds are going to be very activated this month. We might be overstimulated with our minds, so just keep that in mind, that you may want to focus on some grounding practices, focus on what type of information and communication you are allowing into your world, so that you can maintain your sanity, because it might be a little bit overwhelming. So just keep your eye on that. So really, if you want to look at your own chart to see what the areas of life you can expect to be activated this month, definitely look to see what houses you have Pisces and Aries in, because that'll be the focal point of that mini Grand Trine still, and the kite pattern. And then Aries and Libra, so a lot of Aries focus. So Pisces, Aries, Libra. What houses all your water signs are in? So that would be Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. There's a lot of Scorpio energy this month as well, with that water trine. And Grand Air Trine, so that would be what houses you have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius in. Aquarius is also going to be key when Pluto turns direct. So there's going to be big activations in your Aquarius, whatever house Aquarius is in. Neptune Retrograde in Pisces. So all the water signs, all the air signs, so it'll kind of be the later degrees of the water signs, the earlier degrees of the air signs, and then a big focus on Aries and Aquarius, I would say, as well as Pisces. That is your October look ahead. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comments below. I am starting a beginner's astrology course. You can find the details in the description box below. I was originally going to do it live, but the people that have signed up would rather have me record it and deliver it to them so they can ask questions later and they don't have to attend live. So that early bird pricing is going to still be available until I have that first course recorded and sent out. So if you would like to still sign up for that course at the early bird pricing, I suggest you do it sooner than later, because I should be getting that done here pretty quickly. I also have a monthly Patreon membership that I am beginning, that is basically going to be a teaching topic in astrology every month on a different natal chart reading topic, and with it will come a 20-minute individual natal reading every month on that particular learning topic of the month. So that if that's something that sounds like you might enjoy it, the link will be in the description box below. And I think that's about it. I hope you have a wonderful October, and I will see you back here for the daily astrology updates and the full moon and new moon videos. I will talk to you later. Bye.